Hello, my name is Ariel Dykes. I'm a third-year BFA dance major. I transferred from Santa Fe College, where I got my Associates of Arts degree in musical theater. I have a background in singing as well as acting. I come from a very musical family. Everyone on my mom's side can sing, and everyone on my dad's side can play an instrument.
My name is Gina Lopez. I'm a fourth-year BFA dance major. I also transferred from Santa Fe College, where I got my associates in criminology, and I started dancing when I was 16, so late start, but we're here. We're exploring memory, specifically memory recall, through sound. We're also exploring the idea of a memory box and what that entails for an individual.
With memory, it is a very vast subject, so we wanted to make our piece very abstract. We didn't want it to be, I guess, too recognizable, but to a point where you still understand what's going on. So instead of doing something like this, we wanted to see how can we keep that same thing, but maybe play with it a little. So this right here symbolizes us trying to remember something or thinking about a memory that you either liked, didn't like, want to relive, things as such. Another motif we have is sound. So whenever someone claps, it triggers another dancer to do something, because there are a lot of people who are rhythmic learners who learn by having a rhythm, by having like a set rhythm. So whenever we clap, we want that to signify recall.
We were just having a conversation, we were discussing, we just came upon memory. We're like, what if we try to do something like we're trying to recall something, because then we started getting into our own things like, oh, one time this happened and I was trying to recall this memory and it wouldn't come, or it changed. That type of situation, I guess, is what we were discussing when we first started talking about it. Our process is a lot of talking and discussing and trying to figure out what it is that we're trying to do. There's a lot of questioning that we both do to each other and to ourselves, and what we are doing. Basically, we're figuring that out as time goes by. I think we're doing pretty good at that discussion.
I feel like we're definitely on the same page. I feel like there are times where we even have the same thoughts. Like we're very, very in sync with where we're at right now and where we're trying to get to. So like if I ask a question, it could be the same question that Gina was thinking, and then we sit and talk about it and figure out how to solve that or answer that question. When I teach, I try to do it in a way of by example. So even when I choreograph, I don't ever want to choreograph something that I can't do. Because if I can't do it, I don't want to make my dancers do it, if that makes sense. So, and at the same time, these are my peers, these are my classmates. So it's not like I'm above them, so I want all of us to be, on the same, we're all on the same page, we're all here for the same thing. And so when I'm teaching, I just try to keep that stuff in mind, and I try to really remember to ask those questions, like, do you guys have any questions? Is there anything you need me to go over? Where do you want to go from? What do you need me to explain? Instead of just pushing through it, because everybody learns differently, so you have to make sure when you're choreographing that you make sure everyone in your cast got it in the way that they need to get it, so that they all look cohesive in the performance. Another thing that I think has developed since we have been in this process researching memory, something that I've noticed in myself is I love creating memories and creating moments in my life. It could be the smallest moment, but it could be something that I want to remember forever. So, for example, whenever I do something that I find memorable and I take a picture of it, I always make it my screensaver, because it's this is something that I want to remember, and it changes when a new memory or a new moment is created. So I'm very big on things like that, you know, creating those memories and holding those memories. I even have like a memory box of programs, like of other shows that I have done, or like little letters that were given to me by other choreographers that I've worked with, just kind of saying thank you for being a part of their work, and like little either trinkets, or maybe it was a prop that I was able to keep from that experience. And every now and then I look through that memory box just to, I guess in a way, relive those memories. We're just taking it rehearsal by rehearsal, and just setting those building blocks. We're not trying to dwell in those kind of negative questions of like, does it make sense? Will they understand? Will they get it? Will we be done in time? Because all that stuff will work itself out. And of course, we have our faculty here helping us, asking us questions, letting us know what they see, and giving us their professional advice. So we're just taking it day by day.
Hey everyone, my name is Christina Koo, and I worked on a digital video portion for Ariel and Gina's piece for the visual technology and dance performance class. So the animation that I created, I really tried to mirror the theme and the meaning of the choreography that they made. Since this piece revolves around memory, I really try to use imagery that revolves around shadows and hands. So to go into deeper about the meaning of my animation, the shadows represent the clouded mind and how you're unable to remember and trapped in that shadowy darkness. And the hands represent your attempt to reach out for that memory, to try to grab that memory, but you're not quite getting it. And I also have balls of light in my animation. So those lights represent the actual memories themselves, but it's really inconsistent because all the lights keep changing colors and they keep flickering on and off. So it's like you're unable to tell which one's the real one, which one you want to try to get. And eventually all the lights fade away permanently. So either way, you can't grab those memories again anymore. Sometimes the hands do get really close to reaching out for that ball of light, but the light quickly disappears before you're able to really grab a hold of it. So ultimately, I wanted to be able to visually show how dynamic and unpredictable our memories can be, what it's like when people repress their memories, and the struggle of trying to recall memories that we've long since buried away inside of ourselves. And my inspirations come from dynamic visual representations of memory that I've seen on the web before. So to me, memory is really erratic. Memory is really electric, and I really try to portray that through my animation.